Okay, test 1 2 3 test. Okay, ya, the voice should be in now. Suaranya harusnya udah masuk sekarang. Oke, ya. Oke, ya. Tadi animasinya ada yang aneh. There is something with the animation. Let me say something just because I wanted to. Taruh, taruh. Oke, ya. Oke, ya harus. Oke, ya. It's kind of sensitive now. The tracking, yes. But anyway, welcome back to the stream. Selamat datang lagi di streamnya. Uh, After a long while, I have to basically go into a semi activity because I have some assignments to do. But now that I'm finally free of those assignments, and I finished basically wrapping up other stuff, now I'm able to present to you back the technology dive stream series. So today's topic is about Windows Server, which is a server operating system. Yeah, I mean its name is Windows Server. Yeah, Windows Server is quite a large topic, and so what I will cover in this stream is basically only the basics. So yeah, what is Windows Server? Uh, what kind of Windows servers are out there, and the stuff that you can do with Windows Server itself. Okay, then let's start talking about Windows Server. Okay, let me check here. Yeah, well, you usually think of Windows as running on your everyday computer. Ya, Windows biasanya kan namanya Windows kan installnya di PC nih, buat kegiatan sehari-hari nih. Tapi juga ya Windows itu juga sistem operasi yang juga bisa dipakai buat server juga yang ngejalanin website-website di internet contohnya. Ya, it is also an operating system that is oriented towards servers and businesses basically. Yeah. And historically, the technology the current Windows is based upon, so like up until Windows 11, the core technology is an operating system originally intended to run on workstations and servers, like so Windows NT. Yep. Yeah, Windows. So in a way, Windows Server is kind of a spiritual successor to the times of Windows NT, Windows NT 3.1, 3.5, and then Windows NT 4 to Windows 2000, and then starting from that to Windows Server. And yeah, so again, Windows Server is kind of a spiritual successor. Yeah, it retains the focus that Windows NT previously have. Yeah. So yeah, next, yeah, as I said before, nowadays it's Windows Server for server operating system from Microsoft. It's Windows Server, and the latest version of Windows Server is actually released pretty recently, like last month. Last month, Windows Server 2022. And while the timing is kind of pretty close to Windows 11, Windows Server 2022 is based on Windows 10 actually. Yeah, so we don't get to see the Windows 11 interface on Windows Server anytime soon. And then yeah, now let's talk about Windows Server editions. They have several editions, just like regular Windows, and the differences primarily concern virtualization stuff and some of the features. Yeah, if regular Windows has like the two retail versions are Home and Pro, and there are some other editions like Enterprise Edition, Education Edition. Then yeah, Windows Server has two editions too, basically. So yeah, first of all, it's the standard edition of Windows Server, which the most striking difference is the ability to run VMs. Windows Server Standard Edition only allows for 2 Windows Server VMs. Per machine. So yeah, so as Microsoft says, Standard Edition is best if you want to run non-containerized workloads, basically, workloads that are not virtual machines, basically. While Data Center Edition allows you to run unlimited Windows Server VMs per machine. So if you want to run one computer, many machines, the Data Center Edition is a great fit. So yeah, this VM difference is the most striking differences between Windows Server Standard Edition and Data Center Edition. Yeah, that is basically the difference, along with some features that is also virtual machine related. Yeah, so that's really only that's the only notable difference between standard and data center edition. And now we're talking about editions, but there is also the experiences that you can install. And this is where things get pretty interesting. So, yeah. First of all, there are like around 3 installable experiences for each edition. First of all, being the Server Core edition. Server Core is, it's basically just a stripped down Windows Server. Okay, yeah, it's just a stripped down Windows Server. Yeah, it basically runs your usual web applications just fine. If you're just running .NET Core ASP.NET applications, you should be fine. But a major note for Windows Server is that it does not have a traditional graphical user interface. Yeah, basically you end up with just a simple command line interface. When you log in, you're just being given a single command prompt. Yeah, you're booted into the command line, and alongside that, I think it is also intended to be managed remotely with if you want to have graphical user interfaces. And then the desktop experience is the classic Windows Server experience with the actual Windows desktop. So yeah, with desktop experience, you get normal Windows, but it's a server edition. And you can connect to the server remotely and view its desktop. And you can also manage the server with graphical user interface tools on the server itself. And then finally, if you're into containers and stuff, Okay, yeah. Let me fix my posture a bit here. Yeah. If you're onto containers and stuff, then there's Windows Server Nano Server, which is an even more stripped down, and it's not even installable as usual. It's intended as a to be put in a container. So like for example, yeah, let me check Docker Hub where most of the images live. Okay, let me check here. Okay. Okay, I will switch to my browser here and just see here the Windows operating system. Yeah, the Windows container images, which is where they usually used. Yeah, the Nano Server edition. Let me switch my window here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. So yeah, if you see around here, you can see that there are containers that are for Windows operating systems. Yeah, those are run on top Windows Server Nano Server. Okay, actually, let me delete and check out Windows. So for example, let me check traffic for example, and if you see the text here, yeah, you will see that there are text like this. Windows Server Core 1809, like this. When you see this is Server Core. This is Windows Nano Server. Those container images are usually Windows Nano Server stuff. And yes, it cannot be run directly. You will need to use Docker. I myself will want to figure out how Windows Docker images are run, but probably that is for another time. Yeah, let's switch back. So yeah, there are like 3 Windows Server experiences available: Server Core, Desktop Experience, and Nano Server. And then next, let's talk about how to manage a Windows server. Yeah, many Windows server can be accomplished in multiple ways. So if you have a display, it's Windows. Windows computers, the ones that you usually use. You can manage a Windows computer like a regular computer. And then you can enable the Windows server to, yeah, you can enable remote desktop, and then you can have the desktop. Yeah, you can have the server's desktop in your computer remotely with the remote desktop technology. Yeah, because usually servers are not really out in the open. Yeah, they're usually locked down behind numerous security. So yeah, usually you will have to access the server remotely. And then there are also graphical user interfaces for managing a Windows server. Those like Server Manager, and then there's like Windows Admin Center. You can also use the management tools either on the server itself remotely, or you can use it locally. You can actually install the Windows Server management tools on your Windows 10 computer. Okay, I think I can demonstrate it now just with Windows 11 because yeah, that's what I have. Windows Server is starter pack for server engineer. Uh, that's yeah. I will talk about them later, but yeah, Windows Server is kind of like just like Windows is a user-friendly operating system. Windows Server is kind of like a user-friendly server operating system because of the graphical user interfaces that they offer. Yeah, I will talk about them more later. Okay, let me check here my Windows settings. Okay, let me check my Windows settings here. So let me check if I can, yeah. Let me check if I can switch. Turn Windows features off and on and off. Okay. You see this and then you look here. Oh. Okay, yeah. It might not be available on yeah. Yeah, I did not check this before. Yeah. Windows 11 probably does not have those, Windows administration tools yet for some reason. Let me actually check how the documentation goes about this. Yeah, it does not exist in Windows 11 yet, apparently. Okay, let me. Okay, let's switch to the PowerPoint again. Yeah, so it should be installable. Yeah, yeah, stuff should be installable. Oh, okay, I'm mistaken there. It's not actually on the turn Windows features on and off. But how do I stream the Windows settings? Okay, yeah. Is it possible to stream Windows settings here? Let me switch. I cannot switch the window here. Yeah, I actually cannot switch. Yeah, so it's actually FLB here with add a optional feature. You can install what is called a the remote server administration tools. So yeah, you can actually manage your server through your regular Windows. You can also use the command line if you're into that, using there's the usual command line CMD and there's PowerShell. You can access PowerShell remotely and locally too. And I think they actually provide PowerShell tunneling to SSH, the the protocol usually used for Linux. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, the stuff that you can do with Windows Server are numerous, but yeah, out of the box you can install several Windows Server features. And the ones that I mentioned here are only a subset of what are installable. Stuff like Windows deployment services, Windows Server update services, Active Directory services, DHCP server, DNS server, file and storage services, and more. Uh, so yeah, for the complete list of roles, you can see it in the Server Manager or Windows Admin Center. And other than the services that are available or installable out of the box from Windows Server itself, it's possible to also install additional applications that run in the server, like SQL Server, Exchange Server, SharePoint, and more Microsoft products. SQL Server is an SQL server, and then Exchange Server is an email server, and then also it's a Windows computer, so you can basically install everything that Windows can run. Like for example, there are server software that run on Windows too. And so you can install those on Windows Server. And then next, let's talk about the reasons to actually use Windows Server. Because I think most people will have thought that Linux are the name of the game for server operating systems. Like, if you think about servers, the operating system of choice is Linux. And I say, if you just want to run a blog or something, Linux should suffice. But I think Windows Server does have a point at several things. First of all, if I want to run services that are intended for use with Windows computers that only Windows computers can use, or that are especially tailored for Windows computers, I would choose it to run on Windows Server rather than Linux. Stuff like Active Directory, which is only installable on Windows. And Active Directory, there's a description later, so I should not explain it now. Also, there are tight integration with other Microsoft technologies. Like the .NET stack, which is, I think, it runs well with Internet Information Services, and then Microsoft Azure, a Microsoft SQL Server, and more. Then there are less learning curve for server administrators because they have graphical user interfaces. Less learning curve because you can just see, this is the server manager interface, and you are actually guided to, when you install Windows Server, you're guided to the installation process, you're guided to installation of features, and lots of wizards basically. And then finally, Windows is made by Microsoft, and therefore there's a clear destination if you want to ask for support, to report stuff. So it's pretty clear. Linux have several distributions, and you will have to check with who made the distribution in order to ask for support. And then you have to check too if the distribution is official, supported by some kind of entity or not. It's kind of a risky business decision if you have to use a homebrewed Linux distribution that you cannot maintain by yourself. It's kind of a risky decision, and maintaining a Linux distribution is hard. It involves multiple people. Better to just give it to the experts to maintain the operating system. So there's that. And as I said before, Windows Server shines the most when used with Microsoft technologies. like Active Directory for managing users and computers in a Windows network, and then Internet Information Services, that's Microsoft Web Server offering. If you want to run .NET web applications, they're pretty good. And remember that .NET is also being developed primarily by Microsoft. And then there's a whole bunch of other Microsoft Server software. Yeah, Microsoft SQL Server, SharePoint, Exchange Server. Yeah, lots of Microsoft technologies. When it comes to system administration, Linux is almost entirely managed with the command line. Command line this, command line that. But some distributions actually provide some sort of graphical user interface system administration tools. So the one example that I really remember comes from Red Hat Enterprise Linux. If you want, you can look up Cockpit. Yeah, Cockpit is it's a web-based graphical user interface. And it's built-in, included in Red Hat Enterprise Linux and its derivatives. Yeah, community is much better if you had social insecure. Jokes aside, they're great. Yeah, but with Windows Server, they have they have the command line. PowerShell is pretty powerful actually. But I must admit that the server manager is making me pretty spoiled when it comes to server administration, because that's pretty easy. Whoa. Even coming from someone who basically use Linux every time they can. And then the security stuff. It's kind of a toss-up actually. First of all, it's a well-known fact that desktop Windows is a popular target for malware. Like, well, it's one reason why it's usually said that Linux is more secure than Windows. But Linux is pretty popular as a server operating system, and so they're also a popular target for cyber criminals. And I must say that server computers are, when they're compromised, they're much more dangerous. Like for a desktop computer, it's rare to have, information of many people. If you hack a desktop computer, usually the most you can get is just personal information of one person. But with a server computer, however, if you hack a server computer, you can get access to a lot of stuff. Data for a lot of users, their personal information, a lot of them. I'm not done yet. Yeah. Linux and Windows have their own share of security vulnerabilities. But Microsoft is kind of unfortunate because, it's a pretty high-profile case there. Zero-day vulnerabilities for Microsoft Exchange Server compromise federal computers, like United States federal. And so it's pretty bad. But yeah, remember that Linux does have its share of high-profile vulnerabilities. Anyone remember the time when hurtful is all the rage? Whoa, hurtful has been like 7 years ago. Yeah. the stuff. Those are the stuff, and those are what shock many people into security there. Like, yeah, it's a really high profile one. And yeah, for me, really, the advantage that Linux has compared to Windows Server that helps with security is the fact that Linux stuff are usually open source, and it's really moves quite fast. So vulnerabilities, if they do happen, can be quickly reported and mitigated. But as always with security stuff, it's important to be vigilant. Just don't assume that you're more secure with using Linux than Windows. Check everything. Check check everything before before you deploy anything to the internet, because one open hole and your server is owned. And yeah, I do actually have my own Windows server here. This is my Windows Server installation right here, which, yeah, this was established when I'm falling into the Atelier series. And so this server is named after the character in the screen right now, Sophie. And the purpose, while I have a Windows Server installation where when I usually work with Linux, is that, yeah, I want to practice managing Windows. Okay. Windows, yeah. So I will be showcasing this in a moment. But yeah, first of all, let me talk about my plans for this Windows Server. the name, the name. Yeah, Windows Prawn. What? Huh? What is Windows Prawn? Why? What at that, and why would you name that? Yeah. So yeah, that system is the Atelier Windows Server, and with this system, I want to cover several things that has to do with Windows Server software offerings as part of Technology Dive. Windows Prawn, Unix Prawn, joke. Uh, um, installing Windows Server and just slapping an Atelier wallpaper on top of it is hardly Windows Prawn. So yeah. Yeah, Windows Server as a whole is a pretty wide topic to cover. There's a lot of things that you can do with Windows Server. So for today, I'm just going to show you the most basic of points about Windows Server here. Yeah. And yeah, exploration time. Let's see a Windows Server in action. Let's actually see what is the Windows Server installation that I have around here. So let me switch. Let me do a switch here. Remote desktop connection. So yeah, I'm connecting with remote desktop here. Yeah, I will also change the application name. Yeah. So yeah, right here you can actually see the host name for. Yeah, you can actually see the host name here. Yeah, the server name is actually like, yeah, named after the character. and then my username here. You can actually manage advanced options in here. You can configure here, display configuration, the colors, and then local resources. You can set on remote audio, Windows, Windows key combinations, and local devices. Actually pretty cool that you can print and clipboard remotely. Those stuff, they're pretty cool. Wow. And then the experience here, you can set the connection quality. And then server authentication and gateway. For experience, I think I want to detect connection quality automatically. And so let's connect to the Windows server. Okay, the window disappeared. Okay, let me see here. Okay, Did it does not just simply disappear, right? Okay, it's kind of hard, but here is it. Windows server. Okay, I only have like one monitor here, so I have to minimize and maximize at times because I opted to intercept alt tab to the Windows server, so it's kind of hard. Let's zoom in, and as you can see here, there's like server manager here, Windows PowerShell, administrative tools, task manager, like those Windows Server administration stuff. Let's click on Server Manager. I just hope there are no sensitive information on this. Try managing servers with Windows Admin Center. And then if you look at this, you can see that here there's stuff like quick start, what's new, and learn more here. So there's like a tour and quick start options. And Server Manager can also manage a lot can also manage other servers. Create a server group, and you can connect the server to cloud services. If you click configure this local server, you can see the server properties in here. Okay, first of all, computer name. I named this computer Sophie because it's the character that the wallpaper has here. Workgroup. I activated Windows Defender Firewall. I activated remote management. Remote management is actually enabled, and then there's remote desktop and IC theming. I don't understand those yet. And then you can also manage the internet connection here. IP4 address assigned by DHCP, IP version 6 enabled. Windows Defender antivirus protection on here. You can see the update status. Okay, IE enhanced security configuration, time zone, product ID, and feedback and diagnostics. You can also see the specifications here. I'm currently running Windows Server 2019 Data Center Edition because that's the license that I have. That's the license that I have. The processor is, yeah, I'm running it on Hetzner. The processor is Skylake. It has installed memory around 4 gigabytes and total disk space about 40 gigabytes because that's the configuration that I use. And then you can see here that you can install features here. You can go back to the dashboard and click this, add roles and features, and you're given a wizard. You're given a wizard here. Next, you can check role-based or feature-based installation or remote desktop installation. For now, we'll talk about role-based or feature-based installation here. So yeah, click next here. You can select the server. You can install remotely. And then from the server roles here, you can check server roles here like Active Directory services here, DHCP, DNS, file and storage services, NFS server, file server, yeah, the fun stuff. And no, I'm not installing Windows deployment services. Okay, and then next you can see additional features. Okay, yeah, .NET Framework 3.5 and 4.7. Yep, legacy technologies are still available. Yeah, lots. Yeah, those are a lot of stuff, a lot of optional features. Yeah, you can also install Windows subsystem for Linux here, if you're really inclined to do. WinRM ISS extension. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those. But yeah, let's cancel this. You can also try to add other servers to add here. Like, okay. Here, and here. Create a server group. Okay. Yeah. Or connect the server to cloud services which will open browser. Yeah, it does not have Microsoft Edge yet. Hello dummy, what's going on here? Oh, hello, yeah. Hello, Arik Fajar. Yeah, what you're looking on right now is Windows Server. Windows Server 2009 Data Center Edition. I'll minimize the server manager here. Yeah, this is my Windows Server installation. Codename Sophie, named after this particular character. Yeah, there's her name there. Okay. Yeah, truth be told, I've been going into the Atelier service for a while, for quite some time now, and yeah, I am really hooked into it. I am really hooked into the series, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is Server Manager. Yeah, so yeah, I will actually want to start by setting up you know, a normal Windows application. Yeah, so I actually have not installed Windows Admin Center in here, but I want to try it out. So let's try to search Windows Admin Center. Yeah, okay. headquartered is in Germany. So what happens is that you see that it's in German. I, on second thought, I should totally okay. I'm minimizing that. I should totally try to download it from my computer and then remote copy it. It's not a great idea to try to download from Windows Explorer. Oh yeah, I I have to give my company details. Okay, nope, nope. I need to sign in. I need to sign into my account. Yeah, nope. Cannot install Windows Admin Center in here. Okay, yeah. Let me talk about the bot that I want to set up here. Has anyone heard of the Discord bot Neko? Yeah. Nope. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the Nadeko Discord bot can actually be run. Yeah, it can actually be run by yourself. It can be. Okay. Yeah. To say it. Yeah, it can be self-hosted. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to self-host the Nadeko bot on this Windows server. Okay, so I will first need to I will need to first give the prerequisites. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, let's click on documents in here and then copy. You can actually copy paste files. You can actually copy paste files to your clipboard here. You can copy for local to remote, remote to local. Also, yeah, Bunny Bunch, hello. Welcome to this. Yeah, welcome to the Windows Server stream where I talk about Windows Server. Right now, I'm currently setting up a Discord bot that is runnable on Windows. It requires it requires some redistributable, so I'm installing that here. Okay, installed. Also installed. Setup successful, and now let's install the okay, let's install .NET Desktop Run. What? Oh, it requires the .NET Desktop Runtime. I will need to download it from the .NET. Yeah. I will need to install it from the .NET website. Okay, I will have to copy it to the remote desktop, and it will look like this. waiting for the desktop runtime to copy on. Okay, still quite some time there. Installing the Windows desktop runtime. Install. Yeah, Windows Server is probably more strict towards security because you know, yeah, it's not like a normal Windows. Yeah, it's definitely some network problem. Let's try to run it at admin. Okay, let me troubleshoot this first. Okay, okay, turning off the enhanced security configuration first. Okay, there it goes, and let's enable this again. Okay, yeah, let me add this. Close. Okay, yeah. I'll need to find out how to add to the security configuration soon. Okay. Then now let's start the bot application. Okay, I might need to turn off this again. Oh, okay, full screen first. It kind of doesn't work here. Sometimes the pain getting .NET framework, I don't know why. At least for me, it's the same pain as having to install every single Microsoft Visual C++ with distributables. Okay, I will need to troubleshoot. Okay, yeah. Click once just does not want to. Yeah, it does not want to run. Properties. Okay, even Pure might have something related to this, so I'm opening that. An assembly specified in the application dependency manifest does not found. It was not found. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, minimize, and I cannot seem to copy anything from this. Yeah, nice. Oh, this is nice. This is darn nice. This is darn nice. I have to do this. Let's see if this thing runs. Okay, I might to need to check the even fewer again. This is fun. Ultra fun. Provide value on cannot locate resource icon. Bruh! Bruh, what is this? Why it's some... Okay. Bruh. What the heck? This is straight up... Oh. Love it when this happens. Run anyway. Okay, let's open this again. Okay, yeah, nice one. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. It doesn't seem to be able to locate the icon here, so yeah, I'll just rename it manually. Nice job breaking it. What? Do I have to use this again too? Super fun stuff, okay. Mmm. Mmm. Okay. Fun stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, nice one. Okay, yeah. Now, no indication at all. Okay, this is yeah. Okay, this is some auto pain stuff. Yeah, really cannot run it. I really cannot run it here. Oh well, okay, let me try another. Okay, let me try another way. very fun stuff where I have to just install it by myself. Well, lol, well, as long as it works, yeah. We really hope this will work. Okay, let's. Okay, I'm resorting to another way, which is to compile it by myself. Thankfully, it's open source. Okay. The okay, I will clone it out here because yeah, my my terminal have some pretty sensitive information. Angry dummy noises. Yes, definitely one. Yeah, okay, still trying to find a way. Ooh. Hmm. Okay, there's light in the tunnel here. Let me. Okay, there's. Okay, I see light in the tunnel now. Yeah, nope. Okay. Okay, let me run here. Okay, yeah, there's a bit of a long delay there thanks to the complication in installation. Okay, it's there, but okay. Okay, I have a new zip file now. So let's delete that and use the correct one. Wow, the zip file is around 42. 42 megabytes, that's pretty significant. Okay, yeah, installing, and yeah, here is it. Here it is. Extract all to this folder. right now it's extracting. Nice. Okay, now, okay, it's here now, and we have this. Now, okay, it's finally here. Now let me actually configure it with my credentials. So it's time to hide the window. It's time to hide the window for a while. Okay, yeah, logging in. Because this is a Discord bot application, of course I will have to log in with Discord. Okay, still hiding my interface right now. I'm logged in into, okay, yeah. This, nope. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it's safe. I think it's safe to display this once more. Okay. I will need to install Redis. Ooh. This is tasty. Let me switch to the browser here. Let me switch to the browser here because, ooh. Okay, I am certainly currently trying to switch here. Okay, so this is something that I did not vibe with. it's the fact that the Neko bot documentation recommends this port of Redis. It's not. It's not maintained for 5 years by now. That is amazing. Yeah. Okay. So let me switch back to this. I might be forced to just open up a port for Redis on my Linux server. How do you install the net from the Linux to the VM? Hmm. Remote desktop. They actually have a feature where you can copy files between them. So that's pretty neat. Also, I'm actually no longer purely running Linux. I'm running Windows with my Linux needs being done by the Windows subsystem for Linux now. Yeah. I now run Windows plus WSL for convenience. But still, whoa. I will need I need to run a 5 years old Redis release. Or someone do maintain the Okay, there's a slightly more up to date Redis release, which is what I will be using here. Thank God. I will be using the updated release in here. Besides, it's yeah, it's like 8 MB. Not really a problem. Installing Redis Rafa. Okay. Okay, now let's full screen this thing and let's check out the services. Okay, yeah, this does have Redis running now. Woohoo! Let's see. It's online now. Okay. Nice. We're finally online now. So what I can do is, okay, I will need to adjust the configuration again, the config again. So I will need to hide the window here and open the credentials again. Woohoo! Finally! Finally, I got this to run. Okay, I think no longer configuration is needed from this side. Okay, I will just return the window to normal. Wow, okay. It's back online, and now the only thing remaining is to add a service. That's all I need now. Nope, not this one. If I have it running as a service, okay, I just need a command prompt with the administrative privileges. Here you have it, and finally, okay, let me check the actual window here. Okay, it works fine. Okay, copy the path here. Okay, create surface successful, and now let's see here. Refresh surface list, and then we have this. Okay, yeah, I have it turned off now. Let me minimize it back. Okay, let me close all windows. It apparently does not like. Okay, it apparently does not like being run as a service. Okay. Mm? Oh, okay. I think I should not bother with running it in a surface at all. Okay, yeah. Okay, time to hide again, I guess. Okay, okay, time to hide again. Okay, yeah, I will need to dive to the code. Thank you. Ooh. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Okay, yeah. Okay, the solution that I have will be to just run it on a console. Okay, after looking on some stuff, yeah, the answer is that, yep, I will need to run it on a separate console. Thank you. Yeah, the reason why I say I don't like what I see. Yeah. Okay, I am going to close the Rambo desktop connection here. Darn it. Folks, please don't try to live deploy on stream. But I'm going to do it anyway, it's not advisable because, yeah. This is, yeah, I just don't like what I see today. Yeah, I will need to just stop for a while. Yeah, I think that's enough. Ooh, okay. So I think that's it about Windows Server stuff. It's okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think that's enough Windows Server stuff for today. I'll figure out I will figure it out the way to run it as a service later. But for now, I have to call it quits. Yep. Okay, so for my stream announcements. Okay, tomorrow hopefully it's a less stressful situation tomorrow with the first progress bar stream about Linux from scratch. And then there will be 2 gaming streams this week. Next and Visual 3. And also there are Visual not Visual. There is also a blog post coming this week too. And something that I forgot to add to the schedule. There will be a server event reveal. The stream will the first reveal will be just moments before the Visual 3 stream. So yeah, that's the announcements that I have for today. Thank you everyone for watching this stream and see you tomorrow on the first progress bar stream.